one, it can only be God. This one, it can only be God. Oh. This one, it can only be God. Only God, only God, only God. Oh. Only God, only God, only God. Only God, only God, only God. Oh, oh. This one, it can only be God. Yeah.
This one, it can only be God.
Only God. Oh.
This one, it can only be God.
Nobody else.
This one, it can only be God.
Only you, Jesus.
This one, it can only be God.
Only God. Oh. Da, 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 da,
This one, it can only be God.
See how far you brought me, Lord.
This one, it can only be God. This one, it can only be God.
You made it possible.
This one, it can only be God.
Nobody else.
This one, it can only be God.
Nobody else.
This one, it can only be God.
You made it possible.
only be